Compliment her looks. Her accessories, her outfit, hair color. Her hair color. As the old saying goes, a woman's hair is her soul. I'll try to compliment her distinctive hair color. You've got a beautiful hair color. It suits you perfectly. What? For realsies? I mean, it does look nice. Kinakawa runs her fingers through her hair, looking really surprised. See, so that's how my hair looks to you. She has a satisfied smile on her face. She must be really proud of her hair color to feel that pleased by my compliment. A little too pleased, if I'm being honest. Thank you. I can see your sincerity. What is she looking at right now? Well, whatever the case, it works. She's willing to listen. The next day at Kujo Mansion. The phone's ringing. Gotta answer it. Hello? It's me, Kanoe. Thanks for last night. Did you sleep well? It just hit me. Sorry to it just hit me. He's at Kujo Mansion. Is that the mansion from the first game? He's taken up residence there. That's ballsy. Thanks for last night. Did you sleep well? Well, I doubt you slept peacefully given the things you experienced last night. I doubt you slept at all. I still find it hard to believe. So why did you call me? Right, let's cut to the chase. I need your help. A new notice from the departed has arrived. That was quick. I'll tell you the details in person. Not now, though. Got an errand I must attend to. I'll be back on the school grounds by 5 PM. Can you return around that time? Sure. He then hangs up the phone. There's still some time left before I'm supposed to meet the headmaster. I retraced what happened last night while drinking some coffee to wake me up. Honestly, a part of me still can't believe it. I need to organize my thoughts. What should I think about first? Let's reflect on... drink coffee, add some sugar. Like this, add some sugar. Last night, I was attacked by the departed. Their eerie whispers felt like a bug was burrowing straight into my brain. And their words are still ringing in my ears now. This is what they said. On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. I swear to always stay by your side forever and ever. That sounds like a wedding vow. And given their letter to me, I have a feeling the departed may be obsessed with me. To make things worse. Stay, my dear. Can I bite you? Look, you got a tier 3 subscribe for that. I lost consciousness after that. When I came to, I was laying face down in the corridor. I looked around and the departed was nowhere to be found. I don't understand what they're thinking, but one thing's for sure. They're using spirits to harm the students. What should I think about next? How about add some sugar? I take one sugar cube from the pot, then I drop it into my mug and stir it into the coffee with a little spoon. Add some more. How much sugar can we add? Wait, can we add like 5? 3 sugar cubes? More sugar cubes? Drink. My eyes settle on the coffee that I brewed up. I ground the imported beans myself and made some fun adjustments to it. You can say it's one of the finest things that I've ever made. Coffee's the best companion you can have when you're contemplating something. I wrap my fingers around the mug's handle and take a sip on the black liquid. Tastes a bit bitter. Are you kidding me? That's the 5th sugar cube. Hanako of the toilet, who I met last night, must be one such spirit. The grudge of someone who died a violent death will not be calmed even after their death. That powerful grudge will turn them into an inhuman, supernatural being. Spirit. Spirits resent and kill living beings. I saw it with my own eyes last night. The only way to eradicate them is by erasing their grudges. To do that, we first need to investigate the spirit and discover their grudge. What I have to do now is investigate the spirits and terminate them. 4 months ago, I was confronted by spirits in a strange incident. I barely managed to survive. It was all thanks to the mark bearers who helped me with the investigation. What should I think about next? Mark bearers. 6 sugar cubes. That's it. You can't put more than 6 sugar cubes in. I'm kind of surprised there's a max amount of sugar cubes. Yep, that's the stuff. Caffeine and sugar are flowing to my tired brain. Some people get on my case for putting too much sugar in my coffee, but I won't drink it any other way. Oh, my guy. My guy. The mark bearers are people I can trust. 4 months ago, several people had death marks carved onto their bodies. Something that was the work of a spirit in H City. And I was among those 13 people. We mark bearers worked together to survive and brought an end to the case. We still keep in touch with each other. We even teamed up to solve mystery cases from time to time. The person who introduced me to Mr. Kanoe was a mark bearer who works as a doctor at school. Makes me wonder if we weren't really meant to escape our strange fates. Interesting. Just gonna shrink my Vtuber model down just a pinch. There. The pendulum clock in the entrance hall rings. It's almost time for my appointment with the headmaster. Better get going. I put all the essential items into my favorite bag. My old notebook and flashlight, along with all the things I found at school yesterday. The key item needed to erase the spirit's grudge usually lies in a haunted place. Attempting to prepare for every possibility is a fool's errand. This should be good enough. It's true. It's true. I remember this scene. He is in the same mansion as the first game. That seems really crazy to me. I finish getting ready and head to the garage. Then I get into my favorite minivan. Konohara Academy. The school is built in a place called Konohara, an area situated on top of a hill on the outskirts of H City. Built in the early Showa period, this school is considered a tangible cultural property of H City. Although it's been renovated several times, it still looks pretty much the same inside now. Konohara Academy is about 20 minutes from Kujo Mansion. Mr. Kanoe told me there was no vacant spots in the school's parking lot, so my only option is to park my car in a parking area near the school and walk. School's already letting out by the time I arrive. Students are heading for the exits. They're all looking pretty gloomy though. Is it because of the departed case? I walk down the same route as yesterday, and once again I arrive at the special building. I check the clock hanging in the entrance. There's still some time left before the appointment. Head to the infirmary. Daemon, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Kanoe, might be in there. Once I arrive though, Daemon's not there. Not just that, I can't even find the school nurse. If memory serves, Daemon once told me that it wasn't mandatory for a school to have appointed a nurse. I realize that this isn't really my domain, but in light of recent events, I'm starting to think that policy may be a huge mistake. It's almost time. Let's go to the faculty room. Alright, let's save. There's no one... Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna talk to ourselves? Infirmary, student counselor. Interesting. Special buildings entrance. We're going to the faculty room. I would like to explore, but I feel like it's gonna make this drag much longer. Mr. Kanoa immediately spots me when I enter the faculty room. He claps his hands together and approaches me. Ah, you've come, DG. Does that mean you're continuing with the investigation? Yeah. You're such a lifesaver, thank you. Shall we talk about the case now? Where should we start? The deceased Izumi. The new notice. The new notice was found on top of the piano in the music room this morning. Take a look. It's the same as the last one. Yeah. It must truly be the departed's notice. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Notice for model. The previous victim was the pianist, in other words, Izumi, the piano player. This time, the target's been dubbed Model. Who could it be? Do you have any idea who this model is? I'm afraid not. Apologies. I'm still new here. I tried asking the teachers as well, but to no avail. So I'll leave the investigation to you. Okay. I haven't heard anyone making any rumblings about Izumi yet. A missing persons report will probably be issued shortly, though I doubt they'll treat it as a criminal case. Especially given that this corpse disappeared after it died. Aside from us, the only one who else knows is Doryu from the student council. Kinukawa as well, apparently. Doryu told her. If I remember correctly, Kinukawa is the white-haired girl. She said she's a good friend of Doryu's. Please be discreet about this. Consider that an order from your client. Okay. From today onward, I'd like you to start a full-fledged investigation at school. I want to put an end to this case. Try speaking to the teachers and students. I'm an outsider though. Is that really okay? I know that. That's why I asked my friend at the Board of Education to issue this for me. He then holds out a piece of paper. Certificate of Employment, Special Contract Teacher. What? My name is written on the bottom part of the paper. Is this some kind of joke? I've taken the liberty of making you a teacher at a school. You'll be able to freely roam the campus this way. In my opinion, this is the most expeditious way to end this case. Is that agreeable to you, Mr. DG? You gotta be kidding me. Seems like I don't have a choice. I don't have a teaching license. Seems like I don't have a choice. Thank you for your understanding. This sudden development has put me at a loss for words. I'd expected that things would get bizarre, but to become a teacher? I'm a teacher. I wonder what I'll teach. I guess that's all I can say about the case. I tried telling my friend on the police force about it, but they didn't believe me. In fact, he just became worried that I hit my head somewhere. You're the only one I can rely on to put an end to this. Anyway, why don't you get started now? Feel free to explore other places beside the old building. I don't think there are many students remaining though. It's almost time for the last call to leave school grounds, and we've advised them not to stay behind. In light of recent incidents, you must be referring to the first notice. A mysterious notice appeared. A student went missing. Even the cops got involved. The school needs to look like it's doing something in response to the situation. Oh right, almost forgot. Please feel free to make use of the infirmary as much as you need. The school nurse has been out with the cold. Damon has been managing in her absence. You two are good friends, so I imagine there shouldn't be any problems. Before starting my investigation, I should return to the infirmary to see if Damon's returned. Yes. Let's go to the infirmary, yeah. Oh, you're back. A cheerful voice greets me when I come in. Hello? Ai Kashiwagi. Hello, Mr. DG. Mr. Damon's running an errand, but he'll be home. He'll be here later. Wait a second. Why are you here, Ai? To help you out, of course. I heard about the departed from Mr. Damon. Can you tell me more about the case? Sure. Her uniform? Why is she here? What should we ask about? Well, I feel like I know what the response is going to be. You're not a student here, right? Where did you get the uniform? I borrowed it from a friend. She graduated from Konohara Academy. While investigating the case, no one will get suspicious if I'm wearing a uniform. Besides, isn't this uniform adorable? I wanted to wear it. Look, doesn't it suit me? Guess so. You look exactly like a student. You don't stand out at all. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to hear. I don't remember who I is. She's very clearly like from one of the other games. Well, from the first game, but I don't remember who she is. Is she the idol lady, I think? This is Ai Kashiwagi, one of the mark bearers who hunted down spirits with me in the past. Yeah, she's the idol. Yeah. Love and Hero, who mainly are active in H City. What happened to your idol duties? Just so you know, I'm not slacking off, okay? Today's my day off. Last week was rough though. We were busy recording a new song. And if you're curious about it, I'd say it's sultry, maybe. I guess it's kind of cheerful and passionate. One thing for sure, it's a banger. In all of Love and Hero songs, they passionately sing about love and justice. Their songs are simple, but they have powerful messages. They seem to be well liked by some youngsters. Ai is a passionate young girl who unreservedly lives the lyrics of their songs. Love Heat is a local idol group in HC. That's why some of our fans go to this school. Not a lot though. Not a lot. I guess you're not that famous then. We're still pretty much an up-and-coming act, but someday we'll be touring the nation. Just you wait. Anyway, one of our fans told me about the departed rumors. It got me kind of worried since they seemed to be genuinely scared about it. After that, Mr. Damon told me about your investigation. Ah, so that's why she decided to come here like my personal guardian angel. That's how Ai's always been. Act first, deal with the consequences later. It's dangerous though. There are victims in this case already. I know that. Besides, you know all the risks and you're still investigating, aren't you? I can't just let my friend do it alone. Friend, huh? A genuine compliment for me from an active idol, an endearing moment. A little bit too dazzling for me though. I'm not taking one step out of here, no matter what you say to me. After listening to her story, I give her a detailed recap on the situation. She's experienced the terror of facing spirits, she knows the risks. And yet she still wants to go after them. There's no stopping her. I understand the situation. So what's up next for your investigation? Let's see. Our subjects are the departed and Hanako of the toilet. For now, let's focus on Hanako. Now that a new notice has appeared, our main priority is to prevent any more casualties. Yep, let's protect the living. First things first, we need to investigate rumors regarding Hanako. If we get a lot of information, we may find a way to placate Hanako's grudge. Spirits disappear once their grudge is resolved. I'm really curious about this model Hanako is targeting. I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's just you, Ai. We need to find that out. Looks like the spirits in the school don't attack indiscriminately. There must be some reason for that. True, we may be able to uncover the spirit's motive if we discover what the reason is. Let's ask around and see what information we can gather about Hanako and the model. Yeah, let's do them. Ai Kashigawa has joined the investigation. Character I has been added to the character file. Is there anything to talk about? There's still a few students left in the new special buildings. Okay. Alright, we'll just save again. Just saves us like having to go through all the text again. Student council room. Faculty room, no. Library. New building. Go to the library. There's no one here. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. I was trying to imagine like where I could potentially get the most information on spirits and the occult, and a library seemed like the right choice. The looking girl is in the student council room. Oh, you're Mr. DG, right? You're not from this school. What are you still doing here? I'm continuing the investigation of Hanako of the toilet, and it's even more important now considering the events of last night. I want to ask you some questions. My apologies. I don't want to remember what happened last night. That's not surprising. She went through such a horrific experience and lost one of her friends. Still, there's too much to just drop the subject like that. He looks tense. She seems to be wary of me. What should I do? Ooh. Have I try? Think for a second. I feel like let's have I try. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe she'll relax if I get I to do the talking. I's around her age after all. Doryu, I'm begging you, please help Mr. DG with his investigation. I should refuse, but... By the way, why are you with him? Do you have permission from your teacher? Doryu stares suspiciously at I. It looks like I made a mistake. Oh no. Well, I'm a teacher. Tell her to become a teacher in order to continue the investigation. I don't think this is the right choice. So you're not an outsider anymore? Sorry, Mr. DG. I'll help you out however I can. That changed. Looks like Dory is finally willing to talk. So what do you want to ask? Discuss topic, chat. Hanako the toilet. Looks like I gave you bad information about Hanako the toilet. I'm really sorry about that. Last night, Dory informed me that Hanako was the spirit of a little girl in a red skirt. But it seems that the spirit we're dealing with is a different Hanako. So about this Hanako girl. There used to be a student named Hanako Akai in the brass band club. Yes, I actually looked into it a bit on my own because I was curious. People have been saying Hanako of the toilet. Is that Hanako from second year? Because she committed suicide. Do you have any other information about Hanako of the toilet? No, sorry. Horror stories are really scary to me, so this is all I know. Basky Michio, she's into this stuff. You mean the girl who came to the infirmary last night? Yes, Michio Kinukawa, the student council vice president. I think she's in the music room now. She went there earlier. You should ask her about Akai too. Okay, thanks. I will. Hanako Akai. Akai was a quiet girl. She might have been depressed over something. It's meaningless now, but if only I'd noticed earlier, I might have done something to help her out. People are saying Hanako of the toilet is Hanako Kai, second year student. Okay, there's nothing new here, is there? Okay, good. Okay. Again, I'm really glad that that it doesn't it doesn't have additional information. It seems like it's a one and done kind of deal. So if I go back to this one, for example, so it doesn't hide dialogue behind repeated choices or anything like that. I like that it's just you do it and then it's gone. Right. There's something I want to confirm. Why were you in the old building last night? I know the headmaster told me to go home, but I was so worried about Izumi I couldn't help it. I tried looking around the new building's second floor, but then I heard a boy scream from the old building. That must have been Izumi yelping when Hanako cut off his hand. So I went to the old building. Once I got there, the hallway was covered with blood. And then the hoses. I screamed and I passed out. I guess that explains how she wound up suspended in the air when the headmaster and I found her. Sorry for making you relive that memory. It's alright. Alright. I think we're good now. Yeah, there's nothing new unlocked or anything like that. And just for safety's sake. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll leave the student council room after hearing what Doryu had to say. We need to go to the new building to get to the music room, I think. I think that kid's classes are here. I've told you to wait in front of the classroom once club activities are over. Jeez, I just want to go home as soon as possible. I don't want to stay here with all the incidents these days. Why don't you go and ask our vice president? Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. Alright, let's go. Oh, she has more sanity or health or something? It's interesting. There you are. You look kind of spooky. A white-haired student is standing there. She's the girl I saw at the infirmary yesterday. If I remember correctly, she's Michio Kinukawa. Oh, you're the old man from yesterday. You here to investigate the departed, or Hanako the toilet? Dory, you told me you're pretty into these sorts of things. I am, yeah. The headmaster asked you to pursue the departed's case, didn't he? That makes you my rival. Oh no, rival? You see, I follow all the rumors spreading around the school. I did some investigating on my own about the departed and Hanako. You could say I'm walking encyclopedia on these topics now. Like scary rumors or the suicide 3 months ago. I want to hear more about that. Mind helping me out with my investigation? Didn't I just tell you that we are my rival? Please, I don't want anyone else to get hurt. Oh well, whatever. Because you saved Hime's life last night, I'll make an exception this time, alright? Good. I didn't want to have a rival and... Oh, because I like this character. I think she's cool, but yeah. But I won't give you anything next time. Gathering info is no easy task, you know. So what do you want to ask? First of all, let's chat. I assume Dory's already told you how terrifying Hanako the toilet is. So why are you still investigating this case? You want to avenge Izumi or something? Not at all. I hate that guy, you know. I feel bad that he's dead though. But I only looked for him because Hime asked me to. Makes me wonder why you'd take such a risk then. It's none of your business. Leave me alone. Oh. Hanako the toilet is a spirit that appears in the girls' restroom in the old building. Except for Hime, everyone basically knows the rumor surrounding Hanako. Suspicious. There's a rumor going around Konohara Academy. Chapter 2, Hanako of the Toilet. Oh, we just hit chapter 2, okay. There's been a lot of stuff scribbled on the wall in the restroom lately. You don't know? It's a ritual to summon spirits. People have been saying a spirit will appear if you write on the wall in the restroom. Some students then tried that for fun. They don't believe in spirits or anything, they just did it for the thrill. That includes her too. She wanted to scribble some stuff on the empty restroom in the old building. She wrote some things on the wall using a marker. Except she didn't believe in ghosts. She did all that while thinking, there's no way a spirit exists. But then she heard the sound of the toilet being flushed into an empty stall next to her. There shouldn't be anyone else here. How could that be? She had a bad feeling and she decided to run. But she was more curious about the stall. So she opened the door and looked inside. There, she found a girl in a red skirt, hanging from the ceiling with a hose around her neck. Give it back. She screamed and ran away. But you know what happened after that? Even after she left the school and got home, that voice was still ringing in her ears. Give it back. And in the end, the next day the departed's notice arrived and she disappeared. Everyone's saying she died and her corpse was never found, and that she was killed by Hanako. That's the rumor about Hanako of the toilet. Pretty scary, isn't it? See. I repeat the rumor in my head. Give it back, huh? What in the world is Hanako searching for? It may be tied to her grudge. Hanako Akai. 3 months ago, Akai committed suicide in the girls' restroom in the old building. She hanged herself with a rubber hose. The female restroom in the old building. Suicide by rubber hose? It lines up with Hanako the toilet. I guess Hanako Akai really is that spirit. Akai used to be a member of the brass band club. Maybe the club's members know something. Where are they? I don't see them here. I heard they've been rehearsing late into the night since they've got a concert coming up soon. I think club activities are done for the day. Some of them might still be hanging around. Why don't you try looking for them? I'm guessing she's looking for like a musical instrument. Alright, thank you for the information. Storage room. Some instrument cases are placed on the shelf. When I take a few steps closer, I smell something moldy. Ugh. There are various large percussion instruments here, such as timpani, xylophone, and brass drum. When you see these instruments, don't you just want to hit them with all your might? Yeah. On the shelf are music textbooks and sheet music. Are these specialized books? I can't tell what they are just by looking at the titles. Glass door cabinet. Inside are a bunch of music books. Next to the books is a key box. It must be used to hold keys for instrument cases. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to bear that in mind. Alright, I don't think there's anything else for us to examine in here. So I think I'm good. But I'll have to remember that. Right, I think we need to talk to the other student next, right? Want to know more about Hanako Akai? Wasn't she in the brass band club? You should try asking. Yeah. Yeah. If I remember correctly, the first notice is posted on this bulletin board. We disappeared by the time the police started investigating. Someone must have taken the notice. Male student is mumbling. Right, has your dialogue changed? How long are you going to keep me waiting? Jeez, I just want to... Yeah, so that's the same. So maybe it's in the classrooms. Maybe? Find out, shall we? Not in that one. Oh, hello. Who the heck are you? You a teacher or something? Don't talk to me. Delinquent girl. Oh. Man, I'm freaking exhausted. Is it just me or was brass band club last night wouldn't finish practice today? Well, we got no choice. The concert's almost here. Are you from the brass band club? I'm a new teacher. The headmaster asked me to look into Hanako Akai. Can you tell me more about her? He's just like so upfront with stuff. Oh yeah, I'm a new teacher and the headmaster asked me to look into a suicide from 3 months ago. Why are you asking us about Akai now? Did they relaunch the investigation into a suicide? No harm in letting them fill in the blanks incorrectly. It's not like telling them what truth would help anyway. Kai was quiet, but she was gentle and kind. She loved playing piano. Whenever we sing the school song, we can always have a student representative play the piano. That used to be her job. She was overjoyed when she got the news. Until Toshihiki Izumi replaced her, right? It was written on the poster I found last night. Think it happened just before she died. What? Does that mean she killed herself over that? No way. Maybe it did. Delinquent girl, talk to me. Don't talk to me. Her skirt is like really short. when you look at them like side by side and that. Okay. What's in here then? I want to be friends with the delinquent. The door leads to the male restroom. I'll go inspect the place. Wait here. Okay. I was actually curious. Like, is she gonna? Didn't find anything. I was actually curious. Was she gonna join him? Can you inspect this area? Sure, why not? Oh, that's the door. Sound of the door. Doesn't seem to be anything unusual. Okay. And we can go upstairs now. We couldn't do that before. What's this? Locked. The door won't open. Interesting. Connecting corridor. We can go up to the 3rd floor. Huh? The class should be here. I literally rushed over here. Where are they going? Are they in the restroom? Nah, I don't think they're in the restroom. Not with all the Hanako rumors. Ugh, whenever I think about Hanako, I get goosebumps. I really hate spirits. I want to go home now. Okay, just for you, we're going to check these restrooms as well. In case the person you're waiting for isn't here. Oh, nothing. Okay. Find door leading to the emergency exit. I shouldn't use the door unless there's actually an emergency. Yeah. Yeah, empty classroom. What's this? There's sit atop nicely lined up desks. Is this classroom not used? I don't see anything here. Are these all empty classrooms? No. No, there's people in this. There's nothing to examine. Interesting. We tried to call her only to get ignored. Let's try one more time. Nothing. Okay. I wondered if it would change the second time. You can never tell with these. Why is that curtain pulled? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back, go back, go back. The windows are covered by curtains. Is that to block out the sun? It seems a bit weird though. That said, the curtains aren't giving off an eerie vibe or anything. It's not something to be concerned about. Not yet, it's not. Alright, next floor. Weird. Whoa, that guy looks imposing. He's taller than me. We have to finish patrolling the vicinity before the school is over. Ever since all the commotion of the other party started, I feel a chill after school. I just feel like someone's watching me. Well, being on the disciplinary committee isn't easy. I bet, mate, I bet. Yeah, that's locked as well. Okay. Should I try these bathrooms too? I guess I'll just be like thorough and check everything. I may as well. I don't expect to find anything in here, but... Hang about. Is she the brass one? You should try asking. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm looking for, is other students, basically. I'll run to the end of the corridor and work my way back through the rooms too. Just in case there is anybody in the corridor. Okay. Nope. Oh, hello. I don't mind showing up for a club activity after so long, but the vibes have been so bad lately. I know, right? I doubt we've got any chance of winning this year's competition. All because of that incident. You mean the thing with the Kaya? Are you brass band club members? Oh yeah, I was only there until this summer, so I already quit. I'm a new teacher. The headmaster asked me to look into Hanako Akai. Can you tell me more about her? Are they still investigating that case? Man, enough already. Have you already been questioned? Well, yeah, last summer. She killed herself because of the bullying, didn't she? Is that so? There's no reason to deny it. I heard rumors of her getting bullied all the time. The various bits of graffiti I saw in the restroom. Restroom last night were all insults aimed at her. My guess was right. She was being bullied. Hanako's bullying. That's a pretty solid job of gathering information so far. Managed to get some very useful info from Doryu Kinukawa and the Brass Band Club members. Where should we go next? Say, Mr. DG, this may sound random, but how about we check out the shoe lockers in the first floor? Why? Because school's over. Bet there's quite a few students who are about to head home now, so there should be some people there. Makes sense. Let's go to the shoe lockers. Sure. Are we gonna like... open up like Hanako's old shoe locker and it's like filled with slugs or something awful. Can we go down again? No. Like, is this a basement level? This is the main entrance to the new building. The school gate is right ahead. Shoe lockers for the students are placed near the entrance. Over there. Two students are chatting quietly. Hanako. Mr. DG, did you hear that? They said Hanako. They may be talking about Kai. Shall we go ask them? Hold on a sec, Kai. Let's lay low for a bit. They may stop talking if they notice us. Make a good point. Should we eavesdrop then? They're too occupied by their conversation to notice us. We may be able to eavesdrop on their chat if we do this right. Eavesdrop. Should we try secret listening? Yeah. Yeah. I need to get closer to the students if I want to listen to their conversation. How do I listen in without making them wary of me? Team up with I should do it because she's dressed as a student. She'll fit right in. The character and execution rate. The execution rate may change depending on the character you choose to perform the action. This is because DG and his allies have different strengths and weaknesses. Choose a character with a high execution rate if you want a better chance to succeed. Note that in some situations you can't succeed if you choose the wrong character, even if they're able to perform the action. Approach naturally. Read their lips, 60%. Strikers approach naturally, read their lips. Strike up a casual conversation. Approach naturally. Yes. That's my decision. Try to casually approach these girls. But was it the right choice? Great. I managed to casually approach them. It's time for the students to leave school. Maybe they'll be more amicable. Looks like this is the right choice. Sweet, we got it. Hi, Alameria. I is keeping an ear open to overhear the girls' conversation. How can I get to move to? How can I get to move over to the shoe lockers? Nonchalant way. Shoe lockers. Look around. Pretend to wait for a friend. Whistle. Look around the shoe lockers. I feel like it's one of these two. Look around the shoe lockers. Tend to wait for a friend. I think if I look around the shoe lockers, maybe. I nods after seeing my sign. I approaches a random shoe locker and examines it. Is it locked? The voice of the student stops suddenly. Looks like they're on to us. I need to go with a different plan. This is not the right choice. Okay. I's keeping an ear open to hear the girls' conversation, though we're going to seem suspicious to anyone else who wanders by. Maybe we could try hanging around the shoe lockers. Yeah. Shoe lockers. We'll have to wait for a friend then, I think. I think this is the right choice. Moe is late again, huh? Guess I have to wait here for a while. Girls don't seem to be worried about his act. Maybe now we can listen to the conversation without worrying. Looks like this is the right choice. Survive the school students. The students finish chatting and leave the area. Mission success. I totally eavesdropped on them. I immediately reports what she heard. The students were talking about Hanako Akai's best friend. That friend being Naomi Horikoshi. Horikoshi seems to be crazy popular. Both her grades and athleticism are top notch. She used to be the bright and cheerful. So she isn't bright and cheerful now? Uh-huh. She's not doing so well after Akai's suicide. The two students talking now were worried about her. They tried to talk to her, but she got mad. I think they were talking about that. Can't blame her. Her best friend died. Did you get anything else? Let's see. Horikoshi's working as a magazine model. She's hiding it from the school. Oh, and the death threat towards the model. Could it be? Yes, it could, Mr. DG. I looks confused. I guess she'd completely forgotten. I was referring to this. Take out the departed's notice from her bag. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in school. Your beloved, the departed. Oh my god, you're right. That means Hanako's target is... The possibility is high. We have to find Naomi Horikoshi. Agreed. Her class is 2B. Let's go there right away. Alright, let's go. Let's go to 2B. Should be up here. And is it on this floor or the next floor? 2A. 2B. Oh, not 2B. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Let's go. Do you know Naomi Horikoshi? The hell? I'm Horikoshi. Who are you, old man? I quickly introduced myself to Horikoshi. Oh really? You're a teacher? What do you want with me? Make it quick. Her voice is just radiating with annoyance. Maybe she hates talking to people. Chat. Discuss topic. Oh, there's a lot. Hanako Akai. Hanako's bullying. I don't know anything. Oh, nuts. You really asked me about Hanako? You're the worst. So insensitive. I know it's insensitive, but I need your cooperation for this investigation, please. I don't know a thing. Remembering Hanako only hurts me. Why don't you try being more considerate of your students' feelings? Sorry. Just leave me alone. Oh wow. She is not easy. Come on, not this stupid rumor. So you know about the departed's notice. We received a new notice today. Hanako's next target is a model. What? And I've heard you're doing modeling work. So what? Are you wanting me to be careful so I don't get killed by the ghost of Hanako? I think a grown-ass adult believes in ghosts. What a fool. Can we be done with this already? I've got an errand to run, excuse me. Stop her. Wait, you're in danger. Ugh, you're so persistent. Horikoshi. Didn't you hear me? You're a persistent bastard. You're just a new teacher, and your beard looks gross, by the way. Move, get out my way. Shit. Horikoshi leaves the classroom. Think we upset her, chat? Okay, what do you reckon now? What should we do? Well, we should leave the room for stars. Mr. DG, Mr. Diamond is waiting for you in the infirmary. Oh, Mr. Diamond's here now. I really want to get information from Horikoshi, but maybe she should return to the infirmary for now. Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I just found this, like, between streams or whatever. Which outfit do you want to wear? Note that you change an outfit will be not be reflected in some scenes. So you can give him like a black coat, which I'm kind of keen to do, but I sort of want to keep the classic look. But anyways, so we were going back to the infirmary to find Damon, who is one of our colleagues from the first game, just like I. Is that not the infirmary? Okay, we'll just hit L1, because I can't remember how to get to the infirmary. When we arrive at the infirmary, a skinny man in a white coat is waiting inside. Welcome back, DG. Mr. Konoe told me you've become a temporary teacher here. You're finally here, Damon. Just got back now. Hello, Kashiwagi. That uniform suits you. Thank you. Alright, let's get down to work. How about we exchange information first? Ask about Damon. Discuss the investigation request. Ask about involvement. Aye. Anyway, sorry for asking you to investigate this case so suddenly. When I told Mr. Konoe about the spirit doctor, he insisted that I introduce him to you. Don't call me that. That magazine just gave me that nickname without consulting me. Spirit Doctor. The editor-in-chief of a certain occult magazine labeled me with that nickname without permission. According to that Ooparts article, Spirit Doctor Ghost DG is an expert in spirit investigation. I'm not that great at this. If I were, then nobody would have died yesterday. I get why you're frustrated, but don't get down on yourself. You truly do have the skills. If you didn't, I wouldn't have introduced you to Mr. Konoe. Ask about you. His name is Shuji Diamond. One of the map bearers, he's a doctor who runs a clinic in H City, and he's the school doctor at Konohara Academy. How have you been, Diamond? I was feeling better for a while, but it's getting worse again lately. Some nights I'm coughing so badly I can't even get to sleep. You should get a checkup. I'm considering it, actually. My clinic is understaffed, you see. I can't afford to take a day off. I can't even practice what I've told my patients. How ironic. Why did you tell I about the investigation? That's my fault. Apologies for that. I just blurted it out when Kashiwagi mentioned the departed. I'm not the only one who knows about it, though. Shoei and Moe know too. They told me they're going to help you out. Both Shoei and Moe are also mark bearers I am acquainted with. Looks like the group's been keeping in touch with me without me knowing. Goodness. What you gonna do? I share all the information I gathered so far with Damon. Naomi Horikoshi may be our key to discovering Hanako's grudge. I think so too. They used to be good friends. And Horikoshi may be the model mentioned in the notice. I want to protect her. Also, regarding Akai's suicide, maybe you should try asking Miss Sakamoto. Does she have anything to do with the case? Actually, the teachers here were running an investigation after the incident. Miss Sakamoto was the person in charge. I see. Then she should have some relevant information about the bullying too. Let me join the investigation. We're going to stand out pretty badly if the three of us walk around the school together. Mr. Konoe won't like that. Then either me or Mr. Diamond should stay behind. Please decide which one of us you're going to bring with you. Oh, this is... I was worried about this. In the previous game, when several people are willing to accompany you, you can change your party member using the change option in the infirmary. By changing your accompanying party member, you may be able to inspect and investigate a point you couldn't examine without them. Character shoots down as an added character file. In the previous games, if you bring the wrong partner with you, they are guaranteed to die. Which ultimately leads to, like, not the true ending. So... Careful idol. Chronically ill doctor. That's a tough call. I feel like... I has been useful thus far. Maybe we should swap to Shuji. Let's swap to Shuji. At least while we're talking to this other teacher. I feel like the teacher we're about to talk to will be more forward with us. Yeah. Want to do as much as I can before the night falls. Why don't we go talk to the students some more? Student council room. No, that's the wrong one. I wanted the faculty room. Kinukawa is hanging out in the student council room. It seems she's not that busy. Oh, hello, four-eyed geezer. I mean, Mr. DG. I heard it from Hime. You're a teacher here now. There's something I'd like to ask you, Kinukawa. Nope, my lips are zipped. I'm not going to give any more information to my rival. But maybe I'll reconsider if you show me your sincerity. Kinukawa looks at me, eyes full of expectation. I can't ask Damon for help when she's specifically pointing at me. What should I do? Compliment her looks. Give her money. Kneel down before her. Kneel down before her. I drop down onto the floor and kneel in front of Kinukawa. Yikes, what a turnoff. Don't you have any pride? Kinukawa is repulsed by my action. That didn't go well. Oh, nuts. Compliment her looks. Her accessories, her outfit, hair color. Her hair color. As the old saying goes, a woman's hair is her soul. I'll try to compliment her distinctive hair color. You've got a beautiful hair color. It suits you perfectly. What? For realsies? I mean, it does look nice. Kinukawa runs her fingers through her hair, looking really surprised. See, so that's how my hair looks to you. She has a satisfied smile on her face. She must be really proud of her hair color to feel that pleased by my compliment. A little too pleased, if I'm being honest. Thank you. I can see your sincerity. What is she looking at right now? Well, whatever the case, it works. She's willing to listen. She's a character. I do like Kinukawa, though. She's a character. So what do you want to ask? Discuss the topic. No, chat first. Kinukawa stares intently at me. You're making me nervous. Tall and slender figure with an intellectual and calm face. Look, an annex Parthenope somehow. That's a dragonfly, right? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Oh, it's the highest form of compliment because I like bugs. She's kind of creeping me out right now, but I'm still into her. Now that you mention it, all of her accessories resemble bugs. They do, yeah. This girl's got some interesting hobbies. Right. Naomi. Horikoshi is popular. It only caused the Kai to be judged even more harshly. What do you mean? I feel bad for saying this, but Akai was plain. Now imagine how Horikoshi fans might react to that. I guess some of them thought she wasn't good enough to be hanging out with her. That's exactly how... Yeah, no, I've been there. I've been there. Even though they get along? Well, that's true. Horikoshi had always protected Akai. She's not the type to give in to pressure. But things changed between them at some point. You mean before she committed suicide? Mm-hmm. Rumors said they had a falling out. Horikoshi seemed to be avoiding Akai. Feels bad, man. I know how that feels. It seemed like Akai was bullied pretty badly. You remember those scribbles you saw in the restroom? They're based on an actual bully. The bullies wrote insulting things about her on the wall of the old building's restroom. 3 months ago, Akai committed suicide in the girls' restroom in the old building. She hanged herself with a rubber hose. When I go up the toilet is a spirit that appears in the girls' restroom in the old building. Except for Hime, everyone basically knows the rumors surrounding Hanako. Yeah. So is there anything more? It only caused Akai to be judged, yeah. Okay. Showing you my sincerity since you showed me yours. Michio Kinukawa will cooperate with your investigation. Oh, thank you. Guess there's nothing else for us to discuss. By the way, Mr. DG, there's something I've been curious about. Are you single? The girl who was with you earlier looked like Ai Kashiwagi from Love He. She doesn't just look like her, she's the real deal. Don't tell her that, Damon! You're kidding. Whoa, it's my first time seeing a celebrity. What's your relationship with Ai, Mr. DG? She's a friend I can rely on. What do you think? What do you think? You're the great investigator. I guess you kind of look like a parent and child, like a cranky dad with his energetic daughter. Well, if that wasn't the case, my mind would immediately go in a different direction. Enough, she's my assistant. That's what I thought. But to think you'd ask an actual idol to help out with your investigation. How fearless. Her fans will hate you. Kashiwagi was the one who offered to her help. He didn't do anything wrong. Wow, you're so popular. Bet I was also moved by your sincerity. Kinakawa looks at me and smokes. She's really into the main character. The conversation's starting to go in a strange direction. Time to put an end to this. Yeah, let's. I leave the student council room after talking to Kinakawa. I like Kinakawa. She's such a character. She's like so weird and different from the rest of the cast. But I do like her. But she is weird. When I enter the faculty room, I ask if the teacher nearby can call Sakamoto. Hello, are you Mr. DG? Mr. Kanoe told me about you. The name's Ritsu Sakamoto. I'm the curriculum coordinator at this school. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'd like to cut to the chase. Before that, I have something important to tell you. Konohara Academy is a prestigious high school with 70 years of history. I'm sure you already know that, don't you? Yeah. Our teachers are responsible for guiding the next generation while preserving that history. And thus, as a teacher here, you'll have to understand our regulations. Sakamoto begins to scold me. If I listen to her entire spiel, the sun will set. What should I do? Beg her to stop. Show her I'm paying attention. Have Damon step in. Diamond needs to... Diamond, I keep saying it differently. When I give him the signal. Miss Sakamoto, you're one excellent teacher. I've even heard from Mr. Kanoe praise you highly. Why are you suddenly bringing that up? Feel bad that someone as skilled as you would have to use your valuable time training a new teacher. Allow me to train him. However, providing a summary of the case is something that only you can do. Would you mind sharing what you learned? You're not wrong. Oh, I feel like I made the right choice there. Like, bringing him along broke this up. My hands are already full with all the tasks I have. I'll leave this training to you then. Sakamoto's finally willing to listen. Mr. Kanoe said you're looking into departed's notices. That's correct, but I'm focusing on Hanako of the toilet at the moment. What's the difference? They're both ridiculous rumors. I don't think I even have any information I can share with you on that matter anyway. Let's chat for now. With the commotion surrounding the notices of missing kids, many students have been feeling anxious. If we don't show them we're doing something about it, these rumors may reach outside his ears, which would sully the school's reputation. So you want me to solve this discreetly? Precisely. Well then, I expect that you will retain your priority on discretion while you're performing your investigation. What you? Horikoshi, huh? Akai's good friend, right? They seem to be really close. Her face twists slightly when she says Horikoshi's name. It looks like she's hiding something. Let's ask her again when she feels like talking. Oh. So some dialogue is going to be locked behind things. But hopefully the game will tell me every time. Hanako Kai. Kai was a rather quiet, inconspicuous student. But when she played the piano, she was dazzling. She even wanted to pursue a career in the music industry one day. What a pity. I heard you looked into Hanako Akai's suicide. I'd like to know more about what made her kill herself. Relationship troubles. That's what it said in the reports. That's rather vague. Oh, did she fall in love with a friend? Please tell me the truth. Was it because of bullying? Don't make me repeat myself. It was because of relationship troubles. Miss Sakamoto. However, if I were to personally speculate what her real problem was, it would be the bullying. Oh. As a proud member of the school staff, Sakamoto doesn't want the bullying angle to go public. Phrasing it as she did could be seen as concession. Maybe now she'll start to open up a bit. Good, good. I learned some strange things related to her after Akai's suicide. So you see, I reached out to some students about the case. Horikoshi was basically Akai's best friend. She knew Akai was getting bullied, but she turned a blind eye to it. She didn't stop the bullies. So I heard. No idea if it's true or not. I hanged herself in the female restroom on the old building's 3rd floor. 3rd floor, not the 1st. Yes, the 3rd floor. Last night I encountered Hanako in the 1st floor's restroom. That's right. I'd assumed that was where she committed suicide. When we found her body, she was wearing a red skirt with suspenders, like the ones Grid Skulls wear. Like the original Hanako of the toilet. How could that be? I doubt she chose to wear the outfit herself. That's all I could say. In other words, someone forced her to put on Hanako the toilet's outfit. Sakamoto had gently nudged me towards what she considered to be proof of the bullying. Interesting. Every school has its own 7 mysteries and ghost stories. While that in of itself is not something to be upset about, I find it incredibly rude that a student who has recently passed is now a subject of such stories. I'm really curious to see what more information she's got, so just bear with me. I'm gonna just try all these dialogue options again and see if there is anything new. I know I keep doing it, but okay. But seeing as she's a teacher, and she handled the investigation in the first place after Akai passed away. 3rd floor, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Another thing, this is just me speculating, but the fact that she was wearing that outfit, Hanako, when she passed away, was wearing the red outfit, suggests to me that if somebody forced her into the outfit, there's 2 scenarios. Because they must have had some degree of power over her, potentially like physical as well. So to me, it suggests it was several students, i.e. more than one, like 2, 3 plus, or a teacher. Because why? And just that stands out to me. It feels like quite a step. I leave the faculty room after talking with Sakamoto. Character Ritsu Sakamoto has been added to the character file. We've managed to get important information from Miss Sakamoto, even if it's all distressing. Indeed. However, all that information must be related to the spirit's grudge. No matter how much we hate hearing the stories, we have no choice but to keep digging. I understand that much. Yeah. This is special buildings entrance. Let's go back to the infirmary for now and save the game. Just have a little think as well. I want to do as much as I can before night falls. Where do we go talk to students more? If I swap back to I and talk about Hanako Akai before nightfall, I want to speak to Miss Sakamoto of the student council. We've already done that. Okay, we need to find Horikoshi again, I think. Maybe. Maybe. The library. We haven't been there in a while. There's no one here. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Just reading chat. If I see a teacher go down on his knees begging, then proceeds to compliment my hair, I'd run the fuck out of there. Yeah. I'd remove myself after the kneeling already. Yeah. I'm sorry, like, my instincts were like, oh, I know what I need to do, I think. Hang on, I need to bring the other girl here, I think, maybe. I was thinking, well, she's Japanese, so maybe that's why I went down on my knees and begged. Maybe that's what she wanted. Student council room. You want to know what kind of information I have? Right. There's nothing new here. I was hoping there might be different dialogue now we've brought this this lady with us. I guess not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still gonna keep Diamond for now, I think. For now. Faculty room, infirmary, new building. I haven't been there yet. I like how he puts his hands in his pockets. That's good. So let's check out the 3rd floor bathroom. Oh, look, Diamond has very little health. Interesting. Oh. Strength 7, Dex 20. He's very dexterous. Intelligence. And right. Something tells me that we might not be able to go in here because there are still students. All leads to female restroom. Even if it's for investigation, we shouldn't enter this area right now. We've seen, we'd be done for. Okay. Let's go back and get eye then. Because I feel like I've learned a few clues. Well, not clues per se. One of the things that really stands out, or stood out to the main character anyway, was that it was on the 3rd floor and not the 1st. So, yeah. I kind of wish, like, it's really nice to see them run and that, because the original game had a weird, like, map where you would, like, it was kind of odd. You had to walk through the map in a sense. The second game was entirely visual novel, and I kind of wish this one had, like, it hasn't a button where you can skip right back to the infirmary, which is great, but I kind of wish I could just select off a menu as well. Didn't find anything. Okay. Oh. Where'd she go though? I wonder if I know what schools and where she is. Yeah, I'm curious too. I can't even remember what floor we found her on, to be honest. And I'm wondering if this is the right choice right now. And here. Is there anything else? I don't really know the details. What happened after this? Okay, so nothing new there. I'm still trying to think, like, I'm trying to imagine who's the best choice to confront this girl. Maybe taking I, who's posing as a student, will help hello, you're new. Win her trust. Everyone in this school is mentally unstable. They're all terrified of the tide. Still, the sunny spot in this classroom, the one near the window, is special. Because you can indulge yourself and lounge around while reading until school is over. E, you don't need to worry about me anymore. Okay. Weird. Ever since this stuff about the departed happened, I get chills after school. I feel like someone is watching me. Okay, I think I know where I need to go. Go to the music room. Oh, look. Hello, Mr. DG. How's the investigation going? I used to be in the same class with her and Horikoshi during my first year. They got along well back then. During lunch break, Horikoshi would always go to the music room to hear Akai play piano. I thought so. I'm good for now. I'm good for now. Thank you. But is it this music room or the old music room? Yeah, storage. Let's check out the storage room again. Nothing. Horikoshi's desperately rummaging through the cabinet. She seems to be frantically searching for something. Whoa. Aren't you... Did you follow me here? So you're basically creepy stalkers, aren't you, depraved? Horikoshi, there's something... Shut up! I've got nothing to tell you! Uh-oh. Horikoshi's hostility towards us is obvious. We need to do something to clear out the misunderstanding. choosing your companion. During suspensive acts, actions to be performed by the protagonist and his companion or both. There will be times when the protagonist is the only one who can execute an action. There isn't any suspensive act that requires you to be accompanied by a specific character to get a positive outcome. Oh, that's good. However, the character's strengths and weaknesses may affect the execution rate for each action, which may make the suspensive act more difficult. The execution rate of the characters waiting in the infirmary can be seen through the character selection area. It's better to check which character has the better execution rate before deciding who should accompany you. Ah. So... Oh, okay. Team up with Diamond, who's on standby. So if I do this... Dirty handkerchief. Show the handkerchief. But I can't choose this option because he's not here. Ask if she lost anything. 62, 57. Show her the handkerchief. Oh, she's looking for the handkerchief. Is that right? 59%. 93%. So it's lower if I involve myself. So I guess she's more trusting of a student. I mean, I is not a student, but you understand. Yeah? Can you handle this eye? Wait. Oh, can you handle this eye? Sure. But was it the right choice? I shows the handkerchief to Horikoshi. Have you seen this handkerchief before? Huh? Is that your handkerchief or something? No, it's not mine. So you stole it or what? Besides, I've never seen you before. Don't act like you know me. That just angered Horikoshi. We better come up with a different way to approach her. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Horikoshi's hostility to us is obvious. We need to do something to claim us. I think I need the teacher, but I don't know how to... Can I change here? Is that possible? Log. The person in question is currently on standby at the infirmary, hence this action can't be performed. Yeah. So that just wasn't the correct option, I guess. Ask if she's lost anything. Hi, sugar. Sure. We failed. Like, Eye's mind is totally blanked. So we just take damage for that. We can try again. And now we have a 99% success rate. Presumably this is the right choice. Did you happen to lose something recently? Like what? Not sure if this is yours, but I was handed a lost handkerchief. What kind of handkerchief? She seems to be showing interest. Maybe now that she's a bit calmer, we can finally talk. Looks like this is the right choice. Is that handkerchief really mine? She seems kind of cracked. Like an egg. Horikoshi seems to be suspicious of us. What should we tell her? Okay. It was a clean handkerchief. It had a strong smell. It was embroidered with an NH. It was. It was embroidered with NH, wasn't it? Can I leave this to you, Ai? Sure. Hey Horikoshi, the lost handkerchief is embroidered. If I'm not mistaken, it has the initials NH. Huh? That's my handkerchief. That handkerchief really is Horikoshi's. Yes, I've been searching all over the place for it. Why did you have it though? Do you mind telling me about it first? I have a few things to ask. If it won't take long, then fine. Horikoshi has finally regained her composure. Looks like this is the right choice. Good. Good. We survived. You didn't kill us. So what do you want to ask me, Mr. DG? Horikoshi's still wary of us. We need to tread carefully so we don't piss her off. Hanako's bullying. I need to know. You want to know who bullied Hanako? I'll tell you. It was that bastard Izumi and his female lackey, Hanako's fellow brass band club members. Ushiki and Izumi. Yeah, him. He didn't show up today though. Why did he bully her? It all started when the school held an audition to pick a representative to play the school song at the recital. Hanako and Izumi were both candidates for it, but she was the one chosen in the end. She was the obvious choice. She loved piano so much and she spent every day practicing. But Izumi's fragile ego couldn't accept that. So he bullied Hanako because he was upset that she won the competition. You got it. They bullied her in the girls' restroom in the old building so the teachers wouldn't find out. They wrote insulting things about her and forced her to drink milk. Hanako couldn't take it anymore, so she gave up the position. That's cruel. It was, and it was only the beginning. He continued bullying her even after she gave up her position. His ego must have been so trashed because she was better than him. And in the end, Hanako committed suicide. At least it seems like they've been punished for their actions. Come again? Didn't his underling go missing, if I'm not mistaken? Rumors said she was killed by Hanako, right? You talking about Ribbon? Yeah, that thing from The Departed's notice. If I remember correctly, that little bitch always wore flashy red ribbons. See. Ribbon was the first victim, followed by pianist. Seems like a pretty solid correlation. Both of them had something to do with Hanako's bullying. The next target is Model, aka the one in front of me, Naomi Horikoshi. She's Hanako's best friend though. Did she bully her too? But her anger towards Izumi doesn't seem like an act. I doubt she was one of Hanako's bullies. Why is Hanako targeting her then? Tell me about Hanako Akai. I met Hanako during our first year. She was quiet and adorable. She was very girly, unlike me. How did you two become close? It wasn't something special. She really hated milk, you see. Some dumbasses knew about it and tried forcing her to drink it for fun. So I drank it in her stead. Hanako is really grateful, and ever since then we started hanging out a lot. How nice of you. Oh, I don't need your compliment. I know about the rumors. Hanako will come if you scribble something on the old building's restroom wall, right? It's a bunch of crap. Nothing showed up. So you gave it a try? Horikoshi covered the mouth, realizing she just let something slip. I was desperate. I really wanted to see Hanako, even if it was her ghost. Why would you take a risk like that? Because there's something I want to tell her. If I'm able to do that, I wouldn't mind being killed by her. Don't be foolish. Guess I sound like a fool to you. By the way, I immediately erased what I wrote with a handkerchief. But there was still stuff written on the wall. You mean the whole, you suck at piano, right? I know that. But I didn't write that, someone else did. I wanted to erase it, but the ink was already dry. I could only erase the Hanako part. That explains why I could barely read the name on the wall. Maybe the smudges on the graffiti in the new building were also Horikoshi's doing. Anyway, can you give it back to me? Sure. Lost the handkerchief. Okay. Stop here. Can I go now? No, I haven't finished yet. I'm sure you remember what I told you earlier. Hanako's next target is Model. More directly, you. So what? I want to protect you. Nope, I'm good. Don't you understand? Your life's at risk. What? Don't make me repeat myself. I don't need your protection. Just thinking about an old man protecting me is making me feel squicky? Squicky? I'm leaving squicky? Whoa. Horikoshi shoves Ai aside and rushes out the storage room. Are you alright, Ai? Yes. I hit my back hard, but there's no injuries or anything. Thank goodness. It might be too late to chase her down. Why would Horikoshi do that? character Izumi has been added, yeah. Notice for model, yep. Alright. So these just summarize the events thus far, so I'm gonna skip over this basically. Izumi's death should have given her the revenge she desired, so why is Horikoshi now a target? There's still a secret between Horikoshi and Hanako. Yeah. There's still a secret between them. Interesting. Alright. So what was she looking for in here? For various large percussion instruments. Timpani, xylophone, bass drum. Oh, the shelf of music textbooks and sheet music. Are these specialized books? I can't tell what they are just looking at the titles. Some instrument cases are placed on that shelf. When I take a few steps closer, it's small, moldy, yeah. So this seems like this is all the same. It's glass door cabinet. Horikoshi seems to be rummaging through this thing earlier. Inside I find an open key box among some music books. There's a row of keys inside the box. Most of them seem to be keys for instrument cases. Whether there's a key missing, I have no way of knowing what it was for. Did Horikoshi take it with her? I bet she did. Okay. The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. It's this late already? Mr. DG, let's go back to the infirmary and plan out what we're going to investigate tonight. Yeah, let's do that. This game looks like a spooky version of Danganronpa. Well, that's because they're both visual novels. Now that school's closed, the building will empty soon. But our investigation will only truly begin at night. I should reconvene with the member I left behind and start getting ready for tonight. Yeah. Let's do that. Welcome back, DG. It's going to get dark soon. Spirits appear once the sun sets. First, I'd like to organize all the information we gathered before we get going tonight. Understood. First things first. Mister, are you in here? Oh! A young girl in a sailor uniform enters the infirmary. Oh. Hey, I've come to help. It's Moe. Goodness, you too, Moe? I told me everything. I'm an occult writer, so there's no way I'd just let this case pass me by. She's Moe Watanabe, a mark bearer and student who attends a different school. A fan of occult things, she's also been working as an editor for an occult magazine. Our editor-in-chief's also looking forward to the Spirit Doctor's new mission. How many times have I told you? Can it with the nickname? Oh boy, don't be so mad about it. The chief and I came up with that name. Anyways, how's the departed investigation going? I share the information I've gotten with the 3 mark bearers. They're just eating chips and stuff. Is Hanako Akai really Hanako of the toilet? No doubt about it in my mind. She was bullied pretty badly. Her bullying took place in the old building's restroom. She got insulted through graffiti, was made to drink milk that she hated, and then forced to wear the original Hanako's outfit. In the end, she killed herself while holding a massive amount of resentment. The ones who antagonized her were Toshihiko Izumi and his tag-along. They were both members of the brass band club. They started bullying her because Izumi didn't get selected to perform the school's song on piano. Oh my god, they're the worst. And that Izumi kid was killed by Hanako last night, so she wants to get vengeance for being bullied into suicide. Horribly. Her previous target, Ribbon, was involved in the bullying too. Right up to here, everything makes sense. But I don't understand why model Horikoshi is now being targeted. They were supposed to be best friends. There's a rumor that Horikoshi didn't stop the bullies despite knowing that what they were doing. Something must have happened between them. Didn't the rumor also say Hanako keeps repeating the phrase, give it back? Hanako must be searching for something. Yeah, that. We still have no clue what it is. Yeah. But I'm guessing Horikoshi does. While we can summarize the case pretty easily, quite a few mysteries still linger. Should we fail to solve the mystery and cleanse her of her resentment, Horikoshi will die. Understood. Thank you. Diamond finishes talking and hangs up the phone. Bad news, DG. I just asked Horikoshi's homeroom teacher to check if she made it home safely. Looks like she hasn't returned yet. The hell? Where is she now? No way. Did she go to the old building? Why the old building? Do you have an idea, mister? Why would Horikoshi head to the old building? To erase the graffiti, to play the piano, to meet Hanako. Suddenly, I recall what Horikoshi said in the music equipment storage room. Because there's something I want to tell her. If I'm able to do that, I wouldn't mind being killed by her. That's right. If she believes the notice is telling the truth, she probably sees this as a chance to meet Hanako. My goodness. In a normal situation, telling Horikoshi Hanako is targeting model would be taken as a warning. But in this case, that might have backfired. We need to hurry. Wait a minute, mister. As much as I want to investigate with you, my boss warned me to be careful since it's so dangerous. Because of that, I've decided to support you in a different way. How so? You see, Mrs. Yasuka's entrusted me with handling sacred objects. You can use these things in your investigation. Sacred objects? You know, sacred objects are items that are filled with spiritual energy. Just by having them with you, you'll have better luck. You'll be protected from all kinds of misfortune and harm. But before you can use them, you need to collect items that have spiritual power. Mrs. Yasuka said that those items are called lost souls. I'm one of them. And where can I find them? Like cursed places or spots that aren't spiritually stable. Spiritually unstable spots, huh? Maybe I can find some around the school. This place is basically cursed by the departed. Which makes it pretty spiritually unstable. Bring in lost souls here if you find them. I use them to charge whatever sacred objects you need. Acquiring lost souls sacred objects. Lost souls can be found by exploring the school and its surroundings. Sacred objects can be obtained through the trade option of the infirmary. Also, lost souls have the ability to increase your spiritual state. My spiritual what? This is also something that I learned from Mrs. Yasuka. Humans have spiritual states. This spiritual state will grow if you come in contact with these lost souls. Mrs. Yasuka said that your body might have that characteristic. Leveling up. I wondered about this. I was wondering, is the leveling up just like a purely cosmetic thing? What's that about? Did you know the spiritual states can level up after you've attained a certain amount of lost souls? By leveling up, your maximum spirit will increase. You can check your current level through the menu. Let me repeat that once again. The point is, if you collect lost souls, your spiritual state will increase, and you can obtain sacred objects. Being prepared for anything that might happen during your exploration is crucial. So try to inspect as many likely areas as possible and find those lost souls. Okay. Collecting lost souls. Leveling up and acquiring lost souls will help you out during your investigation. Gather lost souls while exploring. Okay. Character Moe. I'm kind of glad that Moe isn't gonna join us like these two are, because just deciding like between two characters who to take is already like stressful, kind of, because as I said before in the previous games, if you took the wrong character with you, they are guaranteed to die, or at least in Spirit Hunter NG it was. So yeah, save the game again, and we will do the nighttime investigation next time.